Okay, so we're going to start the process of lifting. So what we want to do is select a bone, make sure that we're in animate mode, and right now if you were to zoom in on these hands, okay, there's the IK controllers right there. Okay, I'm going to change that to black so I can see it a little better. Same with this one. Okay. Now one thing I want you to notice, we're in animation mode. I'm going to grab the pelvis and just bring this guy down. Now you notice the IK handles left the hands, okay? Now the reason for that is that just because we created IK handles doesn't mean that you're operating in IK mode, okay? And I'll show you what I mean by that. If I select this palm object, you'll notice there's a slider right here. Basically it goes from 0 to 1. And it's a little confusing, I mean, as far as this numbering system. Basically the 1 means that it's at 100% FK, and if it's at 0, it's 100% IK. So to me that's kind of weird, but so as I move this, if I move the slider over to 0, you notice the hand tries to reach up to where that cross is, okay? Some people call these IK goals because what it means is that if you were to move this IK handle, let's say we moved it like way out here, as you increase the IK amount up to 100%, because this is the goal, this palm is going to always be pointing at the goal. So, you know, I could move this way over here, way in back. It's always going to point towards the goal. All right. But that's not the way you want to animate. You don't want to be animating with your IK goals or handles way out from the bone. You actually want this IK handle to be inside of this palm object. So what you need to do is bring it in, and then as you animate this hand object or palm and try and get it down towards the sphere, as soon as it leaves the palm object, like I just pulled it right out here, pull it right back up inside so that as you're animating, your palm is always, or the IK handle is always inside your palm. Okay. Now if you pull it out, it's not the end of the world. It just means that you're not going to have real natural motion and shaping there. Basically the arm is going to be hyperextended. As soon as I pull it past like this, the arm becomes hyperextended. So what you want is to pull it back to the point where the elbow just starts to bend, and then you've got it exactly where you need it to be. But what you may be realizing is that there's absolutely no way for you to get this IK handle down close enough for the hand to grab the ball, and that's because we don't have the rest of his body helping us. So what we need to do is we need to rotate the pelvis. Now when you're rotating bones, you always want to be in local coordinate system here, okay? So I'm in local. I'm just going to rotate the pelvis down a little bit, and then maybe this chest guy down a little bit. Okay. Now, one thing I just realized I was doing is that I didn't have auto key on that whole time. Okay. So I'm going to turn it on now, move to frame 10, and just keep rotating things, because what's going to happen is as I rotate, let's say I rotate the pelvis now, you'll notice it created a keyframe between those two, and you know, that's not a problem. It's just that I should have been doing it before I started to bring him down.